Good morning, Internet. It is Saturday, the 15th of August, 2020, and we have another New York Times Sudoku. So yeah, let's, as usual, just jump right into it. Let's see. So we've got ones there, ones there then. Ones, twos, that's a two. Because of these two twos, but I can't see any more interactions. What about threes? Three is a weak number, and I can't see any interactions. So what about fours? Got a pair of fours there. 4, 4, 4, and nothing else. What about fives? Five, got a pair of fives there, which gives us another pair there. And in conjunction with that 5 blocking row number 4, we now have 3 5s in this box, which means 5 has to be on row 4 in this box. Sixes, 6. Yeah, I think that's all the 5s I can get. So sixes. Can't see anything sixes, but I've got a 7 here because these 4 7s are interacting with this box, which gives us another 4. So we've got another pair of 4s up there and nothing over there. So what about a 7s? 7's got another pair of 7s up there, another pair of 7s here, and we've got 7s in 3 cells there, so that's no good. Have a pair of 8s, another pair of 8s, triple 8s there, 8. Nothing else on 8s, I don't think. But what about 9s? Got a pair of 9s there, pair of 9s here, pair of 9s down here, which gives us a full 9 pair and an 8. So let's go back for 8. Nothing there. Have I got? So 6 blocks these 2 cells. So we've got another 6, which gives us another pair of 6s up there, and another 6 here because of this 6 interacting. So we've got a pair of 6s over there. 6. I think that's sort of 6. No, got another pair of 6s there. So those are the 6s I can pencil mark in, and I think. Yeah, I've got 4 positions for that 6 here and 5 positions for the 6 over there. And that leaves me with a pair of 2s and 3s, which means 2s. So 2s are locked into these 2 cells, which means the 2s and 3s are actually resolved, which still doesn't give me any 2s up there. 3s. 3, 3. Okay, so 3s are here. And nowhere else. Okay, so where was I? So 3, 6, 2. 2s are down here. 2, 2, 2. So let's revisit all the numbers again. So 1s, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1s, 2s. So nothing else on 2s. It seems I've got quite a few possibilities going on here. So 3s. 3, 3, 3, 3. 3 was a weak number, wasn't it? So, so let's see. 4s. 4, 4. 4s are down here. Those aren't locked. 4s, 4s. Nothing else on 4s. 5s. Surely I've got something on 5s. 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 No, nothing on 5s yet. 6. God damn it. 6, 6, 6. No, nothing on 6. I've got a triple here. Hold on. Before I was on 6. So 3, 5, and 6 over here. I can't see any 6s over there. Can't see a 3, so that's 3 and 6, and that's 3 and 5. Which isn't useful at this stage. So let's leave that for now. Let's go back to 7s. 7, 7, 7, 7, 7. Nothing on 7, 8s. Got 3 8s there. 8. I feel like that square is important because no, I'm confusing myself now. 8. 8, 8, 8. 8, 9s. 9s are here. Missed that early on. It looks like I should have spotted that straight away. Oh yeah, I never finished pencil marking in 9s. I kind of jumped around a little bit, didn't I? So 9s, 9s. No, okay. So I think it's time to look at the weak numbers. Okay, so we've got 2, 2, 2. 1's not weak, I don't think. 3s are quite weak. 3s. So one thing you can't see me doing, on pen and paper you can kind of like, I guess you can start writing things outside of the grid, which I can't do. I could use a notepad, I suppose, but it will mess up my framing a little bit. But I'm basically like holding my finger on the number 3 on the keyboard, and that just kind of like helps me track where I am a little bit. So 4s, so it's basically saying at the moment 3 is the contender for weak numbers. 5s, I've got 2 5s as well, so I'm holding basically now the 3 and the 5 keys on the keyboard. And 6s, I've got 3, 7 I've got 3, 8 I've got 3, 9s I've got 3 at least. So 3s and 5s are weak. But yeah, in light of not being able to kind of write anything, sometimes it's helpful to just to like give yourself a bit of a placeholder. So while your fingers and a keyboard are kind of placeholders, you don't have to kind of like press down on the keys. You can just kind of like touch the key, rest your fingers on the keys as a way of kind of like bookmarking yourself. So I've got 3 and 5s being weak. I've got a weak area here as well. So these are 1, 4, and 9, but they're not resolvable. So I've got 4 and 9, 1, 4, and 9 in those. So that's no good. So let's see. What can I do next? So 3s and 5s, where do they interact? They interact on this row, this column even, but that's no use for us because we've already deduced that there are no naked singles up there thanks to the triples. So the 3s and 5s also interact on this cell. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So this is 2 and 8. No use for me here. So 3 and 5, that's taken, that's taken. Got 3 and 5 up here as well, but these are completely blank. So it's not very useful. So 3, 5, 1. That seems, no, that seems to be the strongest cell with the most interactions. So we're missing a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We don't have an 8 or 9. So what about up here? I can't see a 1 now, nor the 6. Are there any hidden like pointer pairs or triples? No, there aren't. So Oh, that's not very good. So I think the limitation of my strategy with slider notation is that I'm not very good at spotting a lot of patterns. And I think the next thing I'm going to do is look at the strong numbers. So let's see, I've got 3 1s, 2, 3, 4, 4 2s, so that's strongest at the moment. 4s, I've got 4 4s, so that's strong as well. 6, 1, 2, 3, 2, 4, and 6, they're all strong. 7, 7 is the strongest number. 8, 9, 1, 2, 3. So 7 is strong. What does that mean? What's the next strongest number? Because if we can find a hidden pair with the 7s that we've got left, or even triples, so those are 7s, so 2s, 2, 2, 2. So I'm breaking away from slider notations now to see if I can spot anything else. I'm still kind of like developing my strategy, and no, because 2 isn't seen there. What about 4s? No. So really I'm looking at this line. So because these 2 7s interact to give me those, I'm trying to see what else line up with the 7s, and there's nothing else. So that's no use. 7s. So I've got a pair of 7s and 8s. So have we got, no, because we've already got 8s there. So 7 8 7 8, 7 8 7 8, 7 4. No, hold on, 7 and 4. So I've got a pair of 7 and 4. 7 and 4. I've got 7s already marked in there, so that can't form a hidden pair. What about 7s and 2s? No. 7 4. Hold on, 7 4 7 4 7 4 7 4. So 7 7 4. So 7 4 can't be in these squares. So hold on, what about this line? So 7 and 4s can't be in there. 7 and 4 can't be there. Oh, but there's a 4 already, so I need to look at this line. So 7 4 can't be there. This could be 7 4, this could be 7 4. But then so can those. Damn it. So what else is there? 7 6 maybe? 7 and 6. Got a few 7 and 6s, so 7s and 6 are pencil marked in there. I've got a 6 there. No, I don't see how I'm going to use that. So, let's go around the board again just to see, since I missed a 9 earlier, maybe I've missed something else as well. 1s, 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 2s, 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 2s down there, no. Oh, got excited for a second thinking that, actually, I think I'm going to take these 7s out just to avoid later confusions. So I've got 3 2s there. I've got 4 2s. I've got 4 2s there. That's not meaningful in any way. 3s. 3 3. 3 3 3. So I've got three possible places for the 3. And that's no use. Maybe I should pencil mark in the 3 5. No, let's hold 5 for now. Let's be disciplined about this. Let's just focus on the pencil markings with slider notations first. 3 4 4 4 4. Nope, nothing. What about here? Have I got anything hidden here? 2. So I'm missing 4, 5, 3, 4, 5, and 9. 3, 4, 5, and 9. I've got 9. 3, 5. So that's 4, 9. I've got 4. I've got no 5s. So 5 can be in all 3 cells. So yeah, that's no use. So I'm a bit stumped now. Okay, I've got 8, 2, 1. 8, 2, 1. Does that do anything? Let's think. 8, 2, 1. So, but I've got 8, 2, 1 in here as well, so that's no use. 8, 2. Oh, hang on. 8, 2, and 1 seems to form some sort of. No, that's 8 and 1. No. So I think this is where there's a bit of a limitation to Snyder notation if you're not good at pattern spotting. And I think there's probably something here that can be spotted, but I'm just not able to find it. And I think we just have to like fill in the whole grid to look for like the hidden pairs and hidden triples, basically. And it's a bit disappointing that I'm getting quite a few of these in the past week or so. I think this is probably the 3rd one that I've not been able to solve with just Snyder notations, which is a bit irritating because I've managed to solve like most of them with Snyder notations for like several weeks before I started this channel. Not channel, but started these videos. So I'm just going to resort to auto candidates again, and basically, yeah, at least I haven't missed any naked singles. But I'm going to use I'm just going to do my usual thing, which is flickering between auto candidates and my notations. And what I'm looking for are kind of like, yeah. So for instance, I've got a pair of 1s here, and when I turn on auto candidate, I've got another 1 visible in this cell, and I think I must have eliminated it because of this pointed pair. So that's kind of like the stuff that you look for when you use auto candidates. So 2s, I've got a pair of 2s down there, but there's no reason why I would do more interactions. So that can't be a 2 because I've got a pointed pair of 2s down here. I think that's sort of 2s. What about 3s? Have I got? Yeah, I've got a pointed pair of 3s, so these can't be 3s. So have I started revealing any? No, nothing yet. So 3s. I've only got 1 pointed pair of 3s, so let's look at 4s. So there can't be any 4s and 9s on that row, and there are no other pencil markings of 4s. So 5 is pretty dense. So 5s, right? Let's see. These can't be 5s because of this pair there, meaning I've already, yeah, because I've got a pointed pair down here, and I've also got a pair there, which means these can't be 5s either. So that's sort of 5s. Let's move on to 6s. 6s, I've got pointed pair. I've got 3 sets of pointed pairs, so they all seem to, yeah, they don't seem to point at anything. So 7s, I know I've got all the pencil markings in more or less. So that leaves 8. So let's look at 8. I've got only 1 pointed pair, and that eliminates those 8s. And 9s. So 9s, I've got those pencil marked in, but I've already spotted them. I've got a knight's pair of 9s and a diagonal 9. So that means they're not going to give me anything at all. So I think it's safe to say this is the board that we'll be working on. So I think first thing to do is I look at these. Have I got a 4, 6, 9? No, I haven't. Look at the pairs and see if they do anything interesting. Pairs there. That seems to be. Oh no, 2, 8, 5, 6, 2, 8. Have I got what? I've got 1, 2, 8. Right, I've got 1, 2, 8, 3 quadruple there, and a 3, 6. Ah, there we go. So there we have a 3, 6 pair. So what can we do with that 3 and 6? Actually, yeah, so that gives us a 4 up here because, yeah, basically 3 and 6 can be eliminated from all these cells. And actually maybe worth looking at, can I eliminate? No. And that finally reviews and make a single 4. And that does seem to give me, that gives me another 4 up here because of these 4s and a 4 up there. So now it may be worth seeing if we can solve the puzzle at this stage to see if we can like kind of minimize the cheating that we do basically. But that seems to be it for the 4s. Okay, so what does that 4 do? What do these 4s do? I've got 5, 6, 9 and 3. 5, 6, 9 and 3. I've got a 5, so this is a 6, 9 pair probably. Yeah, so that's no use. So what about 4s? Hold on. That leaves me a pair of 7s now up here. And does that give me anything else? 4, 8, 5. No, nothing else. That's a bit annoying. So maybe I should go around the board again just to see if these 2 4s. Ah, hold on. No. Got excited there for a second that I've resolved these 2, but this is now 1 and 9, and that is 1, 4 and 9 still. So 1, 9. Hang on. Yeah, these are 1, 4 and 9, and that, there we go. So the 4 eliminates, means this 1, 4, 9 triple has been resolved. So I've got a 9 there, which means that can't be a 9. So 9 and 5 are now resolved. So that gives me another 5 here, which gives me a pair of 3s and 4s, which means the 4s have to be up there. So 4 and 1 are resolved because 4s are now locked in this column, and I've got a 4 up there. And that gives me another pair here, which are 7 and 8. So 4, 5. I've got 2 sets of triples here, so let's see, 7, 8, and I've got a pair here as well, which are 3. Ah, so that's got to be a 3 because 3 locks that cell. So that means that's now a 6, which eliminates that 6, giving me a pair of 6s up there. So 6 is now looking a bit healthier. That's also resolved, the 6, 8 pair, and this is now a 5 and 3 pair. So let's see, that's 6, that 8, 8, 8, 8. Doesn't do anything else. Have a run of things to do again. 1. So what have I filled in? I filled in the 6, I'm sure. Filled in the 3. So that 3 and that 3 now locks the 3 in there, which resolves the 3, 1 and 2. And now that gives me a pair of 5s and 8, which resolves the 7 and 9. And that's no longer a 7, so that's a 7, which means all the 7s are now done. And I've got a single left, which is a 9. So that resolves these 2 9s, giving me a pair of 9s over there. And now I've got a single digit, which is 1, 2, and that 2 locks a pair of 2s up there, and I've got 2 6 pairs, so these are 3, 4 and 9. I can see 3 and 4, so that's 9 there, resolved, which means 9, 4, 4, 3. So now suddenly it becomes really easy. So it's just kind of like needing some way of resolving the hidden pairs. Yeah. Let's see. I may go back and see if I can find what the pair, if there's a way of solving that pair in some other way. But if not, then these are 1s and 8s. Still not resolvable, but I shouldn't really put pencil markings in that way. So 2, 6, 6. So 2, 3 and 5. I've got 3 and I've got 5 in this box. So there has to be a 2 then, right? Yeah, so that locks the 2 up there. And that's the 5 and 3 resolved. So that's the 5. 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5 is now locked in here. So I've got a pair of 2s up there, so that resolves that as a what? Hold on. Not necessarily, it takes out a 2. Oh, hang on. Yeah, I've resolved the 2, but what's missing here? The 8. So that 5, 8 is resolved because of that 8's there. So now the 8 is pushed down, so 3, 5 and 1 resolved, which gives me a 1 up there, so that sort of 1's done, which means this is now an 8, and that's an 8 and 6, 6 and 2 and 2, and that's a 7. No, what is it? 3. Okay, so yeah, a bit disappointing again. Seems I'm just not getting much luck the last few days, and I think I do need to try and learn new strategies. Trouble is, like, with Cracking the Cryptic no longer doing kind of regular Sudokus, maybe I should go back to through the archive, because I think they used to do normal Sudokus, and maybe that's what I need to focus on and just watch those videos and see what new techniques I may pick up on. And but yeah, until then, I'll see you tomorrow. By the way, I think if I should really reach out to you guys, and if you guys can actually help me solve, like, figure out these patterns, I would really welcome it. And maybe I can do like revisits of puzzles from previous days. And the advantage is, since I've already recorded them, I can use Sudoku Exchange to kind of like revisit earlier puzzles. But yeah, until then, yeah, so basically leave a comment if you can give any suggestions on how to solve these puzzles. Otherwise, I will see you tomorrow. Like and subscribe.